What's happening, people? Damn, I don't know what just happened to the Wi-Fi just then. But guess what? We are live, and guess what? I got my retro top on as well. I got my retro top on as well. It is 30 plus degrees in here, but I had to shut the curtains again. Do you know why? Because of the visuals. So if you want me to get a better visual and a better background, you can do me 2 favors. Smashing the like, well, 3 favors. Smashing the like, subbing, and then joining the membership. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you are going to flood in here because you guys are my loyal fans and people who love listening to Chesney talk rubbish on these streams. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We get Jimmy, we've got Rob joining as well. We're going to do a preview of Paris Saint-Germain or Chelsea versus Paris Saint-Germain in the Club World Cup final. And you do not want to miss it. So to not miss any content, smash that bell notification, smash the like, and smash a sub. You know what I'm saying? I even checked it recently, but I think we're 36 away from 1.8K. 37 away from 1.8K, which is not bad. I'm saying it's not bad. It's only started recently. Let's see who's in the comments. Let's see who's in the comments. You confident, Ches? You're going to find out, brother. No rechange playing midfielders right back because it will be a long night if he plays. Oh, bro, 100%, man. Big up Mustafa. Big up JJ as always in the building. Yo, if I'll say this now without even starting the stream. If Reece James goes in midfield, we've lost. I'm telling you, bro, we've lost because that guy can't do the role. And here's the problem, guys. I'll tell you what the problem is. Gusto is been playing crap. I'm sure the other 2 who joined are going to agree with me because he's not been playing good. He's not been playing good at all. I don't hear no copium or hopium about Gusto. He's been playing crap. And in the same breath, by the way, Reece James in midfield just doesn't work, especially against top teams. We need to have Enzo, Caicedo, and Santos. Do you know what I'm saying? Or Enzo, Caicedo, Palmer. We can't be dilly-dallying who we're going to choose, who we're going to do this. No. You choose your best midfield because their midfield is going to be extremely technical, which you all know anyway. Like, you man all know that, innit? Like, you man aren't stupid. You man know that already. Just like Daniel Knight has just said, no. You see people doing no to Madueke on Twitter? We're doing no to Reece James in midfield. That's our petition. That's our petition. So you got no to Madueke as a petition. They got no to Reece James in midfield because it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I don't care what anybody tells me, by the way. There's no hopium, copium, dopium, jalopium that anybody's going to give me. Tell me Reece James in midfield is going to work for the team. It's just not. It's not going to work. But I want to get you lots of opinions on how you're feeling about this game. Because before we get the panel on, before we get into the deep topics, who's playing in midfield, who we're going up against, how Pishy going to set up, Enrique's comments, Maresca's comments, how are you lot feeling in the chat? Can you guys, let's do a scale of 1. Let's do a poll in the chat, right? I want you guys to give me how confident you're feeling for this game. Are you guys confident? Are you not? Are you feeling a bit apprehensive? Are you think we're going to get a beat down? Because I've been thinking about it on the way here, right? I was thinking about it on the way here. I was thinking, Chelsea, there's so many outcomes that can happen from this game. We can either perform sick, yeah, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, Chelsea performed to a top level, or we can perform crap. Do you know what I'm saying? Are you confident for a win? That's what I'm going to put in the chat, yeah? So you look to respond to this. You guys can respond to this, okay? I expect no one to put no, by the way. I hope no one puts no, but I'm going to put it in the chat anyway, so you guys can see that. But yeah, I was thinking on the way here, I was thinking in the car, I was thinking, yo, there's so many different outcomes that can happen from this game that it's just so hard to predict. It's just really, really hard to predict. And, you've got players like Manu Gusto kind of a form. You've got other players who are involved who you're not too sure about. It's kind of we don't know how we're going to perform because obviously Palmeiras played good. Benfica played good. Last game played good. But then Flamengo, bit drosh. I'm trying to say Tunis was decent, So relative to the opposition, we've been performing to a good level, okay? To a good level. Let's bring Rob in the building. Let's bring Rob in. Be up Rob in the building every single time. Is it just me or Rob's camera's dark? Let me check this.
Am I good? We're good.
It says you're on pause at the moment, Rob. You're back. Oh, you're moving a bit laggy today. You're a bit laggy today, bro.
Am I laggy?
Yeah. All on hands of number one. What do you mean number one? What do you mean by that?
Okay, hold on.
All my hand is number one. Or talking about Sanchez. Oh, okay. Yeah, Rob, come back out and come back in.
I'm coming back in, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a technical. That's what happens, guys, man. You know the vibes already, man. But someone said that it's in the hands of Sanchez. Yo, this Sanchez guy, if he messes up, I swear down. If he messes up, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'll actually lose my head. Like, it's actually a joke. He can't mess up again. Like, he just can't. You know what I mean? He owes me not to mess up. He's just messed up way too many times for me to forgive him. You know what I'm saying? This doesn't make sense. I don't know if Rob is back. I'm trying to look at him in the background. Rob, you might have to use your data, bro. You might have to use your data because it's moving a bit slow. So you might have to use your phone. One sec, guys. I'm just putting this out there for everyone to look at. So everyone knows we're live. But yeah, what do you guys think? Because I'll put a poll in the chat. Can you make sure we're hitting that poll? Make sure we're putting our opinions in. Make sure we're putting good, valid opinions in as well. It's going to be a crazy game. It's in New York. It's in the USA. It's tense. It's against PSG, who, by the way, everyone calls the best team in the world, by the way. Just letting everyone know. So if we was to beat them, there's no excuses for, oh, who did you play? Well, according to you lot, we played the best team in the world. So according to a lot of people, and when I mean a lot, I mean a lot. Do you know what I mean? Let's do this again. Copy, paste. There we go. Nice one. So, guys, I'm talking about a lot of people are saying, Chelsea, who have you played so far? Da, 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 da. So now if we beat PSG, what are they going to say in the final, chat? What are they going to say in the final? Bosh. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, I ain't too, I'm not too worried. Big up Ches. Big up Terrell, man. Fab being silent today right now. Yeah, Cole Palmer's always putting in the comments. He's always egging them on like something's about to happen. He's been solid for a while. I understand, but he's still a liability. You're talking about Sanchez, by the way, because he's still a liability. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're not gonna sit here and lie. Sanchez will his pants when Dembele stares at him against Sommer, bro. 100%. Hey, perfect, Rob. You're back. You're back.
You got me now?
Yeah, you're loud and clear. Loud and clear. We got Rob in the building, man.
Yeah.
I
No, what
need
I'm
to get some sound effects on here to get Uncle on. I'm saying to get some sound effects, bro.
Yeah, get Unc on. No, I hear it.
100%, man. We're just, eh?
What are you saying? You good?
Yeah, we're just easing everyone to the stream. Be out Donny's live. He's going to redirect over. Jimmy's joining as well. So we'll get a good discussion. Me and Rob can start doing this. I was sitting in the stream. I was like, forget about the game.
Yeah.
I don't know how to make about the game. Like, it seems like, Rob, from outside looking in, everyone's actually worried Chelsea could win this. And they're worried the gold badge could become an issue. Because all of a sudden now, chat, I'm starting to see people go, I can't have Chelsea win this. But before it was, they're not going to make it to the final. And then it was, doesn't matter anyway. And now we're one game away. I'm seeing a lot of like, we can't have them win the Carabao Cup and all the rest of the trophies.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it is that's what rivals would do, Like at first it was nobody cares about this clear World Cup. Now it's Chelsea made it to the final. Yes, they've made a lot of money, but they're gonna get slapped up by PSG. And then now with the closer we get to the finals is even if they win it, it's a made up competition that nobody cared about anyways. But you start realizing that we're gonna get shameless, especially because we are playing against PSG. Like they realize if we beat PSG, that they
It
don't
means a
want
lot.
to, they don't want to acknowledge what the obvious,
Facts.
which is we're no joke no more. Like we're here. We've arrived to the scene, and we're gonna be major European players. Starting next season and moving forward, and we ain't going nowhere because our players are still young and all that. And so I get it from a rival standpoint. If I was a rival, I'd be worried too. If Chelsea beat this team, had been Man City, Bayern, and Real Madrid and all, and Inter. And if Chelsea comes in, we've been mocking Chelsea and making fun of them all these years, and they beat PSG in a final.
Boy.
Ooh. You can't
No,
you
but
can't say
there's
you can't say it's
literally,
Conference
Rob,
League no more.
that's the thing, yeah. If we beat them, there's nothing they can say.
No,
Zero.
nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Because
Yeah.
PSG are gonna, bro. If they win this, I think they've won every single trophy available.
Yeah, they have. Absolutely. Yeah.
And if they win the Super Cup, they've won every single trophy available
Every single.
to them.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you killed Mbappe? Yeah, you must be fuming, bro.
Oh no, he deserved. Do you think? Do you think they're linked? By the way, in your opinion, do you think him
Oh
leaving
yeah.
and them doing good is linked?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you think it is? Yeah.
Because there's no egos. Everybody's team oriented. Nobody's out there just looking for, like, saying, "Oh, I want to play with this player, not that player." It was Kylian Saint Germain. It was in Paris Saint Germain before that.
Kylian Saint Germain. It's true.
Yeah, yeah,
KPG,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. It was KSG, not PSG.
KSG. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
he's not a
So
team player. Yeah, I hear that United. I hear that United. K.
yeah,
Because
yeah. So
if
look,
you
look,
watch
look
them
how much.
play,
Look at, like, we sitting here saying about we're scared about the Dembele pressing. Like, would we, if this was PSG with Mbappe, would we be scared about Mbappe pressing Sanchez? No chance. We just be all calm, man. But we people are here scared about, oh, Sanchez, please don't make a mistake because that PSG press is gonna be deadly. But if we had Mbappe, nobody would be worried about Mbappe pressing.
hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I get what you mean. Premier League better than League One and Spanish League. Oh, I get what he's saying. He's saying like them winning the league isn't that deep. I think that's what.
Yeah, no,
Not.
it ain't that deep really. They are they
Yeah,
are
it's
in a
not that
good
deep. I'm
team.
just saying
Yeah.
to win the Champions League though.
Yeah.
He's saying. He's saying that maybe they're a bit overrated. I don't know, man. I don't think they're overrated. I think they.
Overrated, I think is a little strong. I think they're a quality
Yeah,
team. I
that's
think
harsh.
I think they are the best team in Europe. But I still think the French league is a farmers league, to be honest with you,
Oh
because
boy.
Bar PSG, there's nobody that can even step up. Like the second in the table, I don't even think they can beat Brentford. You know what I mean?
Well, you don't think PSG could beat Brentford?
No, I said the second in League 1. Who's the second? Marseille.
Oh yeah. Whoever finished second, you can't
Marseille,
see.
like
Yeah.
Brentford or Crystal Palace would give me a good game.
We're giving them a tough game. It's true.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, but it's not a farmers league. It's
It
not a
is,
farmers league.
it is like, but Bar PSG. Name anybody else in that league that will make top 6 in the Prem. There's nobody.
No, but
Marseille is not
to
the.
be fair, Mustafa. To be fair, two things can be true. It could be a farmers league, and they could still be a good team.
Yeah, they are just
Yeah,
head
Rob's
and
not. He's not
shoulder.
saying they're a bad team. He's just saying the league
Yeah,
they play in. If PSG were in the Premier League, they'd probably still be top 3, top 2 minimum. I think they'd
yeah,
be.
yeah.
I think they'd be fighting with Liverpool, probably better than Liverpool
Yeah, no,
because
PSG is
yeah,
a quality team. That's why there's no problem. Like they actually they go in even in the worst season when and under Enrique, when they weren't clicking yet, they still won the league when the start wasn't even clicking yet. You ain't gonna come here if Enrique came into the Premier League and is taking over a team and he's struggling in his first season. There's no way he's winning is winning the league. But in France, you can. He could do it. You don't have to be. If you PSG, talent alone can win your game. Like Poch can go there and win a league. Like that means anybody can go there and win it.
Oh yeah, he struggled though, Rob. He struggled though. He
Yeah, yeah, he
struggled.
struggled, but still won it nonetheless, right?
Just
He
about
struggled,
that guy.
but
That
still
guy is a
won it.
fraud, man. He
Yeah, big
struggled
time.
so
Yeah,
hard.
no, big time, big time, big time,
He's
big
such
time.
a fraud. Villanini
Yeah,
beat them. That's a fact. And that was in Champions League knockout stages. That's a good point. Is
yeah.
Caicedo playing tomorrow? Yes, he is. If you notice, guys, I'm interacting with all the chats, not just members. It's a bit more interactive show because Don raided, yeah? Love Don for the raid.
Big up, Don. Big up, Don.
Yes, Don, every single time, man. Every single time. Listen, I'm not scared for tomorrow, innit? But I'm
Yeah,
scared that people will melt down. Rob, I'm scared of the Chelsea fans' reaction, not even rivals. I'm
yeah,
scared that the Chelsea fans, yeah, would lose the game like 1, 2, 3, 2-0, yeah,
yeah,
and we're competitive, Rob. But guess what? Because we lost and it's the first big team we faced,
yeah.
the team's overrated. We haven't shown it on a big scale yet. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
You
You know
know,
what
I,
I'm
I hear
saying?
you. Yeah, I hear you. People will crash out no matter what. It's the nature of the Chelsea fan base. They will crash out, especially if you know. some of the players that they don't like, they didn't perform well. Like, if a Robert Sanchez did anything, or a Gusto, or God forbid a Jackson does anything that people don't like, it's gonna be a total crash out of the fan base, and that's just how we are. People won't look at the positive, that, oh my God, we went toe to toe with the best team in Europe, but they will look at it as, oh my God, we show we
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
we can't win against a big team.
I
We're not
can't
ready for
win.
Europe. That's why they need to go San Rodrigo and Magnan and Osimhen and Bastoni, so that we can be ready to compete against these teams and all that.
No,
But
no,
it
no, no.
is all,
Literally, I think no, literally, Rob. This game will literally swing it either way. It will either be Chelsea or they'll either elevate Rob. They'll either elevate Chelsea too high if we do win.
yeah,
So
yeah,
Chelsea must win the league. They're beating the PSG, the best team in Europe, or it'll be
yeah,
the opposite. We're like, Chelsea are not good enough. We face one big team and we lose 2-0. Sanchez is crap. We need a new goalkeeper. We need a new right
yeah,
back. We need a new
yeah,
left back. We need a new
yeah.
striker. We need a new midfielder. Bro,
That's what it is.
I'm
Like,
happy with João Pedro, but is that what we needed?
yeah,
That's what
I'm
they're
happy
saying. I'm
with you.
telling
I'm,
you,
I'm
Rob.
happy. Yeah, exactly.
I'm
I'm happy
telling
with
you.
Joao Pedro, but Liverpool is getting Verge. Or I'm happy with Dilap, but we should never have gotten Dilap. We should have gone for Oshim in the beginning.
We should
We
never
should
go
have
for the
paid.
lap.
We should have paid 25 million for Magnan. That's how it's gonna be. No matter,
No,
even
that's
if even if we win with them scoring the last minute winner in the 90th 96th minute. That's that's
nah.
just that's just how it's gonna be. People will think we're not ready to compete at this level, when that's absolutely not true. We're absolutely, like, the Champions League next
Listen.
season. We're absolutely ready for it.
Well, people, this is the thing. Don has a lot of fans that think like us, but they might not know of us because of the reach. But
Yeah,
guys, people don't know, me and Rob, we speak like this every single day. We call out the overreaction from the Chelsea fan base and their unrealistic expectations. Here's the thing. I could happily say my age, 'cause I'm not scared about it. I'm 25, okay? I've
yeah,
seen my club win a trophy every single year, basically,
mm,
other than 2 years, which was the
yeah,
last 2 years. Yeah. So I'm
yeah,
used to winning.
yeah,
It's not about standards because I have
yeah,
standards because I've only grew up with winning. I've never seen
yeah,
my team lose, whatever. The recent run has been bad. But here's the difference. Me and Rob are realistic and we're reasonable. So when things are
yeah.
going well, we'll say it. But the problem is you'll lose against PSG and everyone will go, oh, the team,
The
the
crash
lap.
out.
Noni. I bet Noni goes to Arsenal and does well now.
Yeah, yeah.
You
You
see what
couldn't
I'm
you couldn't
saying?
have kept Noni and bring him on for 15 minutes and let him do something. It'll be, everybody will be crashing
Oh.
out. It'll be, but that's the nature of this fan base. And then 2 days later, we'll get a here we go with some manager, with some player that they rate, and it'll be all calm again. So, it is what it is. It is the nature of this fan base. I'm not even worried about it. It's even some of the big accounts will crash out, and they will go out there talking about, we need to sign this player and that player. We need experience with this player and that
Mm,
player. But in reality, you need to acknowledge what we are doing and what we're building. We're building an incredible team of elite player, elite talent. We have players in here that are young, but are displaying great leadership. That are extremely talented players, and our future, bro. I've been telling you for time how excited I am about next season. Can you imagine if we win tomorrow? How high that excitement is gonna go? You know what I
oh
mean?
no,
Even
people will
even
be gassed.
even if we lose respectably, that excitement is gonna be a thousandfold. Yeah, I
Yeah,
promise you
if
now.
Chelsea lose like 1-0 or 2-1 and it's competitive, watch how everyone starts praising us, going, yo, they beat Real Madrid that way, they beat Aston Villa, they beat Arsenal convincingly. But Chelsea went toe to toe with them, extra time, or
Yeah,
people will change the narrative. But people, I have to be shameless. Subscribe to the channel. We're very, very close to 1,800 subs. If all of you sub to me right now, you're going to enjoy the content. Me and Rob speak at least 3 times a week. We're rational. We speak on Chelsea, all things Chelsea. I'll be going live basically every single day in the transfer window. So sub to my channel. I'm going to turn on sub-only mode on comments to prompt you guys to do so. But do it anyway. And smash the like. And Rob's handle is in the guest handle below. Yeah? His Twitter is there. That's where he does all his content. He doesn't really do YouTube other than jumps on me on my channel, maybe Don's channel sometimes. So definitely give Rob that love, man. He needs it. Sub and don't be a fraud. Good talk. I appreciate that. That's what new viewers are for, to enjoy the content. Rob's on
that's true,
Twitter, by the
man.
way.
Yeah,
Sorry?
sub and subscribe, man, and like the video. Do what you gotta do. Pay the rent, like they
Oh,
would
man.
say.
Pay the rent, guys. You know how it is
Pay the
already.
rent,
Pay the
man. Pay
rent.
the rent. Pay the
I
rent
hate
while we're
using that
talking,
line
while
because
we're
everyone
talking
uses it.
chess.
Rob, we got to come with our own one. Not pay the rent, but it's like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Paying
I'll
dues or
make a new
something.
one, man. I'll make a new one.
Yeah. Which
We
one did you
need.
come up with last time? You came up with a saying last stream. I don't know what it is. What was it?
Did I?
You came up with some saying last stream. I don't know what it was.
Oh, I have to listen back. I forgot. I've seen Robert TV. That's the whole point, man. You see people who don't do YouTube
Yeah.
on
No,
the channels.
I've been on CB
Yeah,
stream. I've been on playback. Quite a bit. Yeah, man. Just I love talking chess, man. I'll go talk chess with anybody.
come on, let's
That's
go.
reasonable. That's
For
reasonable.
people, very
Oh, the
that's
Santa Claus
reasonable.
thing. Yeah, JJ, the Santa Claus thing. You
The
said something about the
Santa
Santa.
Claus. Hey, JJ, that's my thing,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know what you said about the Santa Claus. You hear some Santa Claus saying that you came up with last
That's
stream.
my line, man. Santa Claus is my thing. I'm gonna start saying it like seeing isn't believing. Santa Claus. That's my line, man. That's my line. Because it sticks, in it. It's like what a weird thing to say. You know what I'm saying? But people, I've got a question, Rob, and it's a statement.
Yeah,
Is Chelsea midfield better than PSG's?
it's just the
Who's gonna
mix.
win this battle? Let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into the talk. We haven't got long. Whose midfield is better, Robs? Vitinha, Fabian. Do you know what I'm saying?
And Vitinha, Fabian,
Yeah,
and Joao
yeah, and
Neves.
of course. And don't forget, a bit of a pause there. Joao Neves, who people didn't rate before, goes to PSG, does the thing. Then Chelsea, Enzo, box crusher, strong, Caicedo,
Yeah, yeah,
physical, beast, Palmer,
yeah.
silky, slick. Whose
Can't lie.
midfield is going to win a match up tomorrow? Whose? Rob, tell us.
I think I'll be honest with you. I think we do just because we will out physical them.
Wow.
I'll be
Okay.
honest with you. I think we win that midfield battle just because we're gonna be more physical. We could be. I expect us to be more
Yeah.
physical against them, and that takes them out of their game plan. So
Ooh,
I
that's a
think
good point.
I
Yeah, go
think
on.
if we bully them off the ball, pushing, because the ref will allow it. The ref ain't gonna call every foul like it's the Champions League. They've been allowing fouls all day long, and those little tiki taka foul they don't like, stomp on somebody's foot here and there. Caicedo pushing somebody, Enzo doing some like I need these men to be bruised by the time the 90 minutes is finished. You know what I mean? I need them to go into an ice bath. Not
Yeah,
that the
yeah, yeah.
nonsense that Inter put out where, nobody on their team got a yellow until the 85th minute. That's not what we're trying to do tomorrow.
Well,
We're trying
is
to
this from Madrid?
absolutely no the Champions League final.
Oh, in the final. Oh,
Yeah, man. No,
Inter.
no
Yeah, yeah,
Inter,
yeah.
no
They
Inter
weren't
player got a
physical
yellow
enough.
card
Yeah, yeah,
until,
yeah.
yeah, they just let them play. And when you let them play comfortable on the ball, give Vitinha all the time he need, you give
Yeah,
Joao
yeah, yeah.
Neves time to run with the ball, they're gonna cook you alive. So you need to be physical with them. You need to not allow them to get comfortable. You need to get them to do scare a little bit to every time they take the ball, they have to look twice and be jumpy a little bit. And that's what that's what Caicedo and Enzo and all those guys gotta do. And so we need to make it physical because if we go into a physical battle, I think we win that. If we go into a footballing battle, I think we lose that. They're just currently
Do you
they're
know,
a better
what? I
footballing
actually
side.
think you know what it is when people talk about so Rob's spot on, guys. Chelsea's team. This is why we love this chat because you guys are reasonable. Does that mean Robber? Chelsea's team has got more physical. Enzo's
Mhm.
grown inside. If you've ever noticed it, Caicedo's
Yeah,
already quite a physical player. A lot of players now. There's only one or two players like Palmer Palmer's not a physical player. He's
yeah,
not, but he
yeah,
doesn't need to be because he's extremely teched off. He's technical where he
yeah,
doesn't.
yeah.
He's smart, so he doesn't need to be physical. So he knows what to do. Cool. As I said, come on, PSG, shut these Chelsea Muppets up. Come on, man. Love for the love. We love to see rivals in here. That's why we want this channel to grow. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. But guess what, guys? As much as you rivals don't want to hear it, and Chelsea fans or negative don't want to hear it, Chelsea's midfield has the whole package. We've got the technical. We've got Enzo Caicedo, who are technical on the ball. Palmer,
Mhm.
drop into the pockets. But you've also got a physical attributes. And Rob's spot on. With PSG, they're not tall, physical players. And Don said in the chat, Rob, he went, I will play Santos. And I think the reason why he said that is because although Santos has not got the experience at the top level, because he's quite tall, he's physical, he's very physical the way he plays. that with Caicedo would be very difficult with, and especially Enzo there as well. And Rob, you said it on the stream the other day with people on the live. It said Enzo's quite defensive. He's just not as defensive as other players, but he
Yeah,
does get around and is very physical.
yeah.
Those three in midfield, you would have to drop an attacker, but I think the midfield is very dangerous. And I think you're right. I think we need to play Santos. Don, shout out Don for that one. And I think Santos with Caicedo would help. I don't know how good it would be with just Caicedo and Enzo and Palmer. What do you think on Santos joining the team? We're gonna do build up on the lineup in a minute, but what do you think on just that topic? Being more physical, like you said, with Santos, maybe.
I wouldn't be I wouldn't be mad at it if he started, but I wouldn't start him. I would play Joao Pedro and in those inside in those advanced pocket and have him drop because he's
Mm-hmm.
quite a physical player as well, right? And I will have him kind of drop in midfield a little bit more and just leave Palmer to operate Mendy in the final third and not engage in the physicality of the midfield. I would have Joao Pedro drop a little bit in midfield and engage kind of with the physicality of that midfield, and then have Palmer kind of do the free roaming role where he would do that intelligent pressing that he does,
Yeah.
and and then operate mostly in the final third.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would use Joao Pedro and I would start one of the strikers, either Delap or Jackson, to add more physicality to
You
this.
start the lap. You start the lap this game.
I will start Delap or Jackson into so my front four would be Joao Pedro, Palmer, Delap slash Jackson, and Pedro Neto, and then yeah, and do how we played against Benfica. But just instead of Nkunku being the one dropping, I'll have Joao Pedro being the one dropping and dropping deep and getting the ball and carrying the ball up top. So that's how I would do it. I don't know if I'm not sure if this is the game I would come and try something new for the first time, like that three man mid
Nah, I would do that. Yeah, I would do that.
with Andre Santos. This is not the game to come and try something new for the very first time. But so I wouldn't play Santos. I would play Joao Pedro and play Enzo and Caicedo at the base of that midfield, and just
Okay,
letting Enzo know that hey, you don't need to venture forward that very much. Let Joao Pedro be the one that does it.
guys, I think Rob's explained it perfectly. Let's get this likes up so we can get the lineup on the screen and Rob can explain what
Yeah.
formation he wants, and we can disagree and agree on what we would decide to do. And by the way, Rob knows this, but we usually do what we want rather than what's predicted. So what we want for the team rather than what we actually predict will happen. So we're on 60 likes. If we can get up to 80 likes, we can get the lineup on the screen and we can get that done. But yeah, I get what you're saying, Rob. You wouldn't trust playing a brand new team
Yeah, no,
against PSG in a final.
playing a brand new system in the final. That's just I don't see Moresca doing that. Playing the 4-3-3 in the final for the very first time. I don't know if Moresca is doing that, but yeah, I would stick with that and play Joao Pedro and play one of the strikers. And one of the
Mm-hmm.
strikers being an extremely physical presence as well in the midfield or in and around there, so that Cole Palmer does not have to engage much in the physicality. He can, but doesn't have to engage much in the physicality of the game. And so that is what I would do because I think that makes sense. That way you have more physicality in the middle of the park, and then you can the fullbacks can handle their own. It's just the midfield that you need to condense and the spaces in this the spaces, the little pocket of spaces that they like to look
Okay,
into.
fair, fair.
Yes, yeah, you don't let them turn, don't let them get comfortable. Like
Mm-hmm.
I need at least three players to be on the yellow cards by halftime. That's how physical I'm trying to make this game.
Yeah. What do you think? Did you watch the Inter Milan game in the final?
Yeah,
You what? Because I watched it as well. I know I was in the restaurant, but I was partially watching on my phone. What do you think they did wrong? Because
they
they
weren't.
went behind. They
They
went
just
behind very very quick.
they just allowed PSG to play. Like they weren't like there was if when Inter went into that game, if they went into that game trying to play football with PSG, it was never gonna do it. They tried to play a low block and just welcome pressure and hopefully and hoping to counter to hit PSG on the counter. But then in that low block, you need to pressure them and press them And the only chance they had at beating PSG is by being physical with them and by bullying them on the ball and off the ball. But the thing
And to
is,
be
they
fair, we
didn't do
do
that.
have a lot of players, Rob. Sorry to interrupt you, who can bully. So you've got James, who's not a pushover. Cucurella loves
Yeah,
to fight. Cole
yeah,
loves a physical battle.
yeah,
Caicedo, Enzo, I don't need to speak on that.
yeah,
Then Delap.
yeah.
Delap loves a battle.
Yeah.
Now
João
Pedro
Pedro
loves a battle.
loves to talk.
Neto loves a battle.
Yeah.
Chat,
I'm saying,
don't
that's what I'm saying.
disrespect my
That is what I'm
team,
saying.
bro.
We need to make it a physical battle
Come
because they
on.
can't. Like even with the center back, Pacho is the most physical center back, and he's not there. Like you can bully Marquinhos and what's the other guy that's gonna come in for him? I forgot the other guy,
Kimpembe?
but no, it's not Kipembe. I forgot the backup center back. By the way, he's not physical either.
Pavard?
So
Is Pavard
we
still there?
need, huh?
Pavard still there.
No, it's not Pavard. Beraldo.
Orlando.
Beraldo. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And so bro, I'm telling you, that's our best avenue to just take them out of the game by making sure it's a nasty game. Like we need to play like it is Ecuador versus Chile. You know what I mean? One of them South
Like proper
American games.
rivalry.
One of them,
Yeah.
like this is we shouldn't come there and try to play football. We should come there and try to make it a fight because
Hey Rob, do you know why?
they're not
You
gonna
know why we
last.
need to do this? Because
Yeah,
I'm predicting this chat. This is going to be the new major rivalry now. Chelsea versus PSG. When Chelsea go up in the Champions League, and
yeah.
everyone goes, "Wow, where's this Chelsea team come from?" This is where we go on the map. We've been playing well for so long, but now, like me and Rob have been saying for months, now is a chance to showcase. So, like Rob's saying,
Yeah.
we need to be on them. And Don said here, we're going to go through the lineups now. We ain't got too long. Pedro isn't a specialist ball winner. This to you, Rob. Like Santos, you can start Santos by overlapping Cucurella, playing Palmer in the left half space, Enzo right half space, and Caicedo Santos behind them. So like I said, dropping an attacker, so you'd only have 3 attackers, not 4. And what do you think on that? And then you play the lap up front and João Pedro with him, with Neto.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Again, Don,
Like
I
the
don't
box
think.
thing. Sorry, Rob, the box. Remember the box?
Yeah, the box thing. Yeah, the box thing. I think you can do that. I don't think you need everybody in that box to be a specialist ball winner. I think you just need player. You just need some that will make it uncomfortable, some that will press well, and some and that are physical. You don't need everybody in that box to be a specialist ball winner. Enzo Fernandez is a competent ball winner. Cancelo is an elite ball winner. João Pedro, although is not a competent, is not an exceptional ball winner. He's not an exceptional ball winner. He's good at being physical and tracking back and winning the ball back. He's not a specialist at it, but he's competent at it. And so for me, the, if we were being realistic, Moresca is not going to try something new that we haven't tried before in this game. So the idea of a 4-3-3 with Enzo, Caicedo, and Andre Santos is not. I don't think it's gonna. I think you might see Andre Santos toward the latter part of the game to for maybe a Cole Palmer or Enzo Fernandez if we are winning or something like that. But when the box thing, I get it. I just don't think Moresca's gonna go with those 3 midfielders. It's gonna be something new, and I don't think he's gonna try something new for the very first time in this game. And I think Joao Pedro gives you more or less the physicality that Andre Santos gives you, except Andre Santos is a better ball winner, but then Joao Pedro is a better offensive player, and that gives you more. It gives you more option as another person that can win you that game on offensively.
Don, let me know if you're free, Don. Drop me a message if you're free. Just in 5 minutes, because we're going to do a lineup. So it'd be good, even if you go off camera, because you and Robert slightly disagreeing. So it'd be good to get your thoughts on it. So, Don, if you're free, even if off camera, it doesn't matter. I'll get you one for lineups. But Rob, yeah,
Yeah.
so what you're saying, so JC said, was like, oh, why is it Rob always talk sense? It's because he's the Chelsea uncle. That's why. You know what I'm saying?
I got gray hair. I
Respect
got
my
gray hair
guy,
for a reason.
man.
It's a lot of wisdom up in here.
I see what Don is
I
doing.
appreciate
He'll
that. I
crash out
appreciate
the
that.
lineup for not having Santos. Maybe you also want Tyreek, Don. Oh, Don's getting called out here. No, I don't think Don's saying that. What Rob is saying makes a lot of sense. But I also get what Don's saying. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
But let's go through the lineups, guys, because you guys are interacting quite a lot. So I think we need to get the lineups. Yeah, Robert's lineup will get us smoked. Hey, let's see it on the screen, man. Let's see it on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Rob, What formation do you want?
I think we'll stick with. I mean, we'll stick with the 4-2-3-1, but with the three being an inside, the two inside forward and the proper winger in Pedro Neto, and then an actual striker.
Everyone can see that now. Nice and big, right? Cool. So Rob wants 4-2-3-1. Yeah,
Yeah,
Rob.
yeah.
Okay.
4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1. Right, guys. This is the team for tomorrow. So if you guys, I think, what position do you think, Rob, will be the most contentious? What position do you think will be the most disagreeable? Because I'm gonna put a poll in the chat. So when we get to it, let me know what you think, Rob. Yeah, and then we'll get people's opinions. So I'll put a poll in the chat and say, "Yo, this player, this player." But chat, sub, like, follow Robert on his Twitter because it's very, very important you do that because I'm not on my own here. Rob always joins me. I really appreciate that. So make sure you're following Rob on his Twitter. He does all this sense on his Twitter all the time. So make sure you're doing that. Reece James and Gusto both starting. I hope to God they don't, but we know they will. I've got bare tears to cook wavy Natch. I know you guys are ranting in the chat. 4-3-3, no silly business. They're saying, Rob. I have to say, right. Who's going in goal? I'm gonna put Magnan in. I'm joking. Robert Sanchez goes
You are
in goal.
tripping.
Yeah. I am very tripping.
Yeah.
Even though they're both black goalkeepers, to be fair. If you didn't know, he's half Jamaican, half Spanish. If you didn't know, get to know. Jamaican people, them. Right.
This is where it gets good.
Stop doing that laugh.
This is where
Stop
it
doing
gets
that
good.
laugh. That did the evilest laugh. Guys, what
Yeah.
is that laugh, man?
No, I'm just mad because I know what he's gonna do, and he's gonna piss everybody off.
Guys,
I know
I
what
think
he's gonna do, but he's gonna piss everybody off.
But no, but Rob, why does he need to play Gusto? He doesn't need to. We've got Reece James. He's fit. He doesn't need to play Gusto. So why are we all saying Gusto in the chat?
I just think he trusts Gusto more in big games.
What? To start? Okay, here's the question.
Who started? Conference League final, who started? Especially against these European teams. Especially in a game that you need elite counter pressing.
Yeah.
You need elite counter pressing. I'm just saying.
Guys, we're just gonna, Mr. Bookett himself. So we get those t-shirts.
I'm just saying Gusto gets the nod.
Guys, it's not me. Blame Rob. It's not me. It's not me. Right. Who's the starting centre back though, Rob? Talk to me. Who are we going to trust in this game? Because last game we had a debate. I said Tosin. You said Chalobah.
Yeah, I said Trev. Trev starts in this one.
I think, did Trev start last one? Or was it Tosin?
Yeah, to Trev and Tosin. Because Cole was
because
suspended.
Buddy Shile was out and Cole was suspended. And
Yeah.
Levi Cole comes back, right? Any objections here? No?
I think that's what's gonna happen.
All right, cool. So what are we saying now for Cucurella inverting?
No, overlapping.
So you want him overlapping, not inverting this game, right? I'm just making clear for the chat. What do you want?
That's the Kvaratskhelia and Nuno Mendes side, isn't it?
Yep.
God, they're so good, this PSG team.
So guys, this is where it gets a bit difficult because it depends what you do in midfield.
I think no. I think Pedro Neto plays left wing.
Okay.
Cucurella just stays put. That's the same way as you did against Palmeiras.
Okay.
Does not invert, does not overlap.
So this becomes about flat four,
Yes.
flat back four. Sorry. Because of the overlaps. So what Rob's debating over, which with me, because I'm not just not participating, I'm listening, is they have a lot of overlaps. So their main thing is overlap. So if we have Cucurella moving here or Gusto moving inside, it's going to be all they have to do, Rob, is 2 passes and they're in. Pass inside, pass out, and they're in.
Yeah.
It's literally that simple. Sometimes tactics aren't that difficult to understand, Rob, and that's the
Yeah.
easy tactic
And
to
that
understand.
and that will make sure that Hakimi is kind of
Back,
reserved to going forward a lot.
ball, football, man. Same thing I was thinking. Just means that they have to play through different avenues. Might meet, i.e., the middle, because if we have
Yeah.
a flat back four, sorry, and
Yeah.
Neto and Palmer come to defend, because I'm assuming we drop an attacker, so we have 3 midfielders. It's going to be
Yeah.
difficult for them to break us down. Right, let's get on with this. Caicedo, any
Yeah.
objectives in the chat? I hope not. I hope not. Now the second pairing, I'm gonna put.
Enzo Fernandez.
Oh, guys, this way it gets difficult. Do we want guys in the chat? Do you want Santos or Enzo? So, Rob, what are you going for?
I mean, Enzo, he's the captain, so he's not.
Not as
If
in like,
Richard
because
is
you want to
playing,
drop a midfielder? Are we playing Santos and Enzo here, or
no, and Enzo at the base next to Caicedo.
you man are drunk? Gusto won't start. I don't want him to start, bro. Blaze, I don't want him to start. Don't get twisted. Rob's persuaded me, and he said, "Book it already, man. It's peak. Once it's booked, I can't do anything
I
about it."
know you don't want him to start, but we know we know what Maresca's gonna do. Innit?
Mazza, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying Enzo in the 10, but Rob's saying Enzo in the 8. I think Enzo should go in the 10 and Santos should play next to him, but that's the debate he was having with Don. For
But
me
if you play,
personally,
okay, so I'll tell you this: if you play
yeah.
Enzo, if you play uh Santos in next to Casedo, and then Enzo in the 10. One, Enzo is not a better 10 than Joao Pedro, and Santos is not a better 8 right now than Enzo Fernandez. So you're weakening your team.
That makes so much sense because if you did push Enzo up, is he a better
He's not a better.
holding?
He's not a better
He's
10.
not a
He's not
better
a better
holding
number
than he's
10
not a better holding
than
than
Joao
Enzo, and
Pedro.
he's not a better 8 than Jao either. He's just not.
Exactly. So Enzo Fernandez and Andre Santos is not a better deep line playmaker than Enzo Fernandez.
Chat, does that make sense?
So
I
you're
wouldn't say
weakening your
Santos.
team by that
Yeah.
selection.
Oh, he looks such a baller on our team. It makes so much sense, bro. You see his little icon, like, yo, smiling.
Yeah.
Jackson? I'm joking, guys. I'm joking.
You're joking, but I'm not. I'm not.
No. I was joking. I was joking. Jackson's not starting this game. I'm playing the lap.
You
Sorry,
playing the lap.
guys. Unless you say book it, I am booking it because the lap
No,
I trust.
I think. Well, it might start the lap. But I think Jackson is better suited for this game. Just because I think his hold up play is better. I think he's better with close ball control. I think he's better at driving forward with the ball carrying, and I think he's a better link up player at this particular time than Delap is, and he has better chemistry than the Enzo and the Palmer and the Joao Pedro. So I would play Jackson, but I won't. I'm not gonna lose my mind if he's still up.
Chat. Me and Rob have our first disagreement. I'm gonna put a poll in the chat right now, Rob. So have a look if you want if you're not on YouTube. It's just a simple question. Right. So Rob, for the poll, are you confident for a win? 72% said yes. 28% said no, I'm scared. So a lot of people, 80% think we're gonna win this game. That's quite a lot. So maybe we're not the only positive ones. There's people out there.
That is a good number of people. But I think most it seems like the narrative that you find is that, oh, we just need to do everything we can. It seems like people are just want to go into the game. I think it seems like Chelsea fans know are already predicted we're gonna lose. They just want to get embarrassed. So do whatever you can, not for us to get embarrassed.
Yeah, that's
Like
facts. That's facts.
let us lose
Yeah.
2-1 versus 5-1. It seems like we all the conclusion is already
A
PSG
defeatist
is far too
mentality, like,
good.
oh, if we're gonna lose, do it
Yeah,
respectfully.
that's the narrative I keep
Yeah.
seeing. Everybody automatically assume PSG are too good and our chances are slim. But let's do whatever we can to minimize our chance to prevent
It's
us from
true
getting
though, it's true. It's
slapped up
true.
like Real Madrid. Like no, brother. I respect them, but I ain't scared of PSG. You
By
know,
the way, Rob,
we can go there. We can go there, and I believe we get it done tomorrow. I'm not scared of
Rob,
PSG at all.
every single person who joins the stream goes, Gusto, he's not starting. Blaze did it, now Blues Empire did it. Hey, Blues and Blaze, you man are big prominent Chelsea fans on social media. I'm with you, man. I don't want Gusto to play, but Rob made some good points. Gusto is trusted in big games, firstly. Also, Reece James. No, but Rob, you know what it is though? Reece James in this role would be perfect. He doesn't have to go up and down, Rob.
But this is the thing though. We need an overlapper because Cole Palmer is playing there. You need somebody with overlap because Joao
Reece
Pedro is
James,
the winger. Joao Pedro is the winger on the other side, which is preventing Hakimi from going forward. Now, if you bring Rich James here, then you can't. Or that means you have to overlap Cucurella, and when you overlap Cucurella, it's peak. Liverpool
what's up?
with 1v1 against Due and Hakimi is not gonna be a pretty sight.
It's true because of it's the overlaps, it's the fullback. Be like the people them.
It's the overlap. Gusto makes. I know you don't like Gusto. Gusto makes
No, no,
absolute
you
sense
know it
in this
is. You know
team.
it is, Rob. I think a lot of people are like me. Be like the people them, by the way. Everyone watching Jamaica. If you're watching from Jamaica, my people them, yeah? I'm half
Mm.
Jamaican, half Trini, by the way, if you didn't know. Hey Rob, you know what it is? It's not even like, hey Rob, I actually like Gusto. I was singing his praises on the potch. It's just
Mm.
the last season or so, he's just been a bit crap. And you know that, Rob. Rob, you're reasonable. You said it yourself on these streams. You said he's not being good.
No, it's not
And
been
do I
good.
trust and Rob, forget offensively, defensively, he's going to have to do a lot of work. And Rob, you're
But
talking to me about overlapping. Who do you trust more one-on-one versus Due and KK? James or Gusto? And we both know that answer. I'd rather much more have a defensive setup and rely on my defense than go, Augusto might give me an attacking option. He might.
I'll be real with you.
Bro,
I'll be
come
real
on,
with you.
man. This you can't always no, you don't agree.
I will be real with you. 2021, 2022, Rich James, I'm taking every single day. 1v1 against his elite wingers, tricky wingers. I don't care which winger you say. But 2025 Rich James is not the same as 2021, 2022 Rich James. Right?
And
And Gusto,
he's still better defensively than Gusto
I
at the moment,
I
Rob.
agree. The problem, the weakness of Gusto is spatial awareness, right? When you put him 1v1, like 1v1 against a winger, Gusto does quite well. It is those far post crosses. It is those this aware of the space in the box or whatever when the cross comes. Those are Gusto's weaknesses. But when it comes to 1v1 against the tricky wingers, I don't think there's much in it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll be real with you. I don't think there's much in it between Gusto and Rich James right now in 2025.
Hey, chat, chat. I'm not on my own. I'm glad the chat's with me.
No,
Rob is on his own in this one.
I know the chat's gonna cook me
To be
because
fair, Rob, you got a backer here.
our darling Rich James. Because I said our darling Rich James that the Gusto is
Lucky girl.
big up to God. I'm moving like you got. No, that is to me is the truth. Gusto is PSG's strength is not putting crosses in the box, whatever. That it will struggle with. But 1v1 against a tricky winger, like I've seen a game in preseason here where Mitoma absolutely cooks Rich James, and then Gusto comes on and shuts him down. You know, Gusto is
No,
not
no,
bad
no,
against
Robert,
the one
let's
v
not do
one.
that. Let's not do that. I hear what you're saying, drawing examples, but the same way you said to me, Santos isn't a better 8 than Enzo, and he's not a better 10 than Zhao. Reece James is a better left back than Gusto. That's
He
it.
is. He is.
So whether he
But
drops
for
off in
but for
2021,
what
he's
this
that
game
good.
did
No, but
not.
Rob, hold on. He is that good. There's a reason why he's on 250 a week. He is
Yeah.
that good that even if he's half injured, he's still better than 90% of right backs in the world. That's a fact.
For what
Rob,
this game
hey Rob,
calls for.
okay, cool. We're gonna speak soon. It will be
Yeah.
Monday, probably not tomorrow, but
Yeah.
Monday, okay?
Yeah.
Or Tuesday, whatever. Who's more likely to get cooked by Doué and KK when they switch over in Dembele? James or Gusto?
They're about the same.
No, it's not the same, Rob. It's not the same. It's not the same. When I'm watching Gusto, those goals against Flamengo, red flag. When I watch James, he might get injured a lot, but I trust him more 1v1 because he's more physical. He uses his pace better. He's got way higher IQ. So he knows when to make the right tackle, when to shove somebody the right way. Look at Gusto the other day, Rob, putting his arms up in the air for no reason when you're 1-0 up. I don't care if it shouldn't have been a penalty, but why are you flailing your arms like that for no reason against Benfica when the game's done and you've been inside for nearly 2-3 hours? That's what I'm saying. And then the Flamengo game as well. Both goals came from his side because they noticed he's a weakling. They put the ball over twice in 5 minutes. Knockdown, goal. Guess whose man was for the knockdown? Gusto's man. Do you know why?
What?
Because he doesn't always keep concentration. At least James, he might occasionally get cooked because he's not as agile. Fine. He's not as fit. Cool. But I'd much rather that than Gusto. Any moment they do a cutback, bang, 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 and Gusto's like this, looking over the place, getting confused.
Who is the better counter presser, Gusto or Rich James?
Counter presser.
Yeah.
Probably Gusto. He's got a bit more engine.
Okay. Who's got right now in 2025 more recovery pace? Gusto or Rich James?
Yeah, Gusto's quicker. I never said he wasn't.
Okay. So it good is better at counter pressing. Is better at recovery pace. Who's more likely to who's the one that's gonna play if we need to overlap that side?
Who? Sorry.
If we need an overlapper, somebody to overlap Cole Palmer, who plays?
No. Okay,
Gusto.
cool. But then, Rob, that's cheeky because James can overlap. It's just we don't use overlaps that often because he
Yeah,
overlaps for England.
but in this system, yes, we're playing.
No, but you said the
Remember,
system. Who would I rather
remember,
overlap? I rather
remember,
James.
remember. We're not gonna have possession, so the overlapping is gonna be over a long distance. It's not gonna be a short.
Oh yeah, no, Rob, stop right now. The Conference League final. Guess who got cut up for that goal?
No,
Gusto.
I hear
Oh
you.
no. We're not having this debate.
No. See that's you.
You
See,
take him out.
no, I hear you. Gusto got hooked in a halftime. My point is, who started that game? We are
Gusto.
considered the only reason Rich James came onto that pitch is because Gusto dropped a stinker.
Exactly in the final. This is the final.
No, I hear you. He dropped a stinker. But again, as me reading into the prism of Moresca,
Yeah.
I just think for this game, Moresca will go with a style and a setup that suits Gusto's attribute more than suits Rich James's.
So he's gonna
Even though
evolve the
Rich
game.
James is a better player, I think the attribute that will require the counter pressing, the overlapping over a long distance, the covering of a lot of ground over there fits Gusto's more than Rich James. Hence why I think he will pick Gusto to start ahead of Reese.
That's a boo. You know, they throw the tomatoes on stage. Hey, listen, guys.
No,
Hey,
done. I'm happy to hold it tomorrow when the lineup comes. If the lineup
No,
comes
Rob.
and it's
That's not
Gusto
when you
on
hold
it,
it. If we
don't.
lose and Gusto makes any mistakes,
No.
all this chat's gonna be back.
It's not about how they play. It's about who Moresca thinks is better suited for the game, right?
Yeah.
If the lineup comes and it's Gusto over Reese, don't run. I will be on your WhatsApp.
Guys, 5 minutes left. We need to ask Rob a question. How are we going to stop PSG? Let's talk about PSG for the next 5 minutes. I'm then going to score predictions for the last minute. How can we stop PSG, Rob? I'm going to get their team up while you speak, and I'll give my opinion as well. So how can we stop PSG?
You can't stop them. They're too good of a team for you to stop them. Like there's nobody can stop them. You can make the game harder for them and easier for yourself, right? And my thought is, if we make this a dog fight, a fight, then we stand a better chance. If we want to play football and make it pretty and good looking on the eye, then currently they are better at that than we are. But if we want to make it a dog fight, make it like one of them South American, uh, um, um, what you call it, South American Copa America qualifiers. They're like Chile against Ecuador or against Colombia or something like that. Yeah, then that we will have a better chance, because these refs
And
also are not reffing like European refs. They're reffing like South American refs, and we need to take advantage of that.
100%. And how do we beat them? So what do you think we can use to our advantage that they'll be susceptible to? Because I think for me, I'm looking at having a lot of runners. So we need to be
We
physical.
need
I
we
think,
need to we need to exploit the physicality and the press in the middle. The two center
yeah, with
backs
our
are
Pedro.
slow. The two
Yeah.
center backs are slow. So we need is Joao Pedro, and I will say it again, Jackson, for this game, to exploit the pace and the physicality in the middle.
Okay,
That's
okay,
just
okay.
that's just me.
Guys. So Rob, by the way, guys, this is Rob. Rob wants Gusto and Jackson to start tomorrow. Yeah.
putting
But Chez wants
the mic
James
closer to
and
putting
Delap.
the mic closer to
Yeah.
your mouth is not gonna make me
Guys, for
it's
the
not gonna
record,
make me change my
remember,
mind.
guys, I listen. I'm getting strangled here. You know what I'm saying? I didn't choose this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't choose this life. Let Rob cook,
Yeah.
bro. When Rob says book it, we usually do well. So I don't want to do no reverse thing we don't usually do. Rob has been right on this show for 90% of all the games we played. So I'm not gonna go against him today. So Rob, I put it there. You know what I'm saying? We've got Gusto, and you know what? Just for the book it, just for the book it. We're going to put Jackson up there, guys, because he's given us good omens so far. So I don't want to break this judge, yeah, and not have him in there. I don't even believe in that. But today, you know what I'm saying? Let's put, guys, I'm doing it for this reason. I want us to win tomorrow, and Chelsea's bigger than my prediction and your prediction, okay? So this is the team. And me and Robert discussed we need to have physical runners. So João Pedro would help be more physical with the press. So with Neto and Palmer, good press of the ball. Hopefully, like Rob's saying, if we've got the pace of Jackson, we can utilize that. Press them with the lack of pace they got at the back. Hopefully, anyway, let's not talk about that guy. But hopefully the rest of the defense can be solid. You know what I'm saying? How do we counter that? Big up, good show. Love for the love, man, every single time. Guys, how do we counter what? Sorry, are you talking about the overlaps? If we're talking about the overlaps, me and Rob explained earlier in the previous segment, we'd have this back, the flat back four. So you wouldn't have anybody inverting. So you wouldn't have Cucurella here and Enzo up there. You have Cucurella, Colwell, Chalobah, Custo all here. And Sanchez on his line. Yeah, not in the halfway line. And then Enzo box crashing if you can, but more solid with Caicedo sitting back. And then you have João Pedro, Palmer, and Neto interchanging and pressing together with Jackson up front. So let's see if Jackson can redeem himself. He didn't have a great last game, didn't square the ball to Palmer, got a red card before that. Rob shaking his head. What happens when we go long? We definitely won't be going long, else we're never going to get the ball. We're definitely not going to do that. Delap up front. Yeah, I think Delap would be good for this game because Rob wants more physical, and I agree with him. I think Delap being up front, Rob, with their lack of physicality and their lack of pace, it'll cause issues. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to either Delap or Jackson starting. I just think we're gonna start with a number 9 to make it a more physical game.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, yeah.
But guys,
But if I had to choose one, it would be
yeah,
Jackson.
okay, guys, I want everybody right now. We're gonna end the stream right now. Come up to 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 minute, 1 hour of the stream. Put in your score predictions right now. I want to see flooded Your score predictions for tomorrow be real, authentic. Don't lie. I know you guys are a few seconds behind the actual stream, but put in your predictions for tomorrow. Me and Rob are gonna give our predictions now. I want to see Rob. I want to see what the chat's saying. I want to get a good 15-20.
PSG 4-0, you know. PSG 4-0.
JSG,
Wow.
are you a rival? Are you a rival?
JSG must be an Arsenal fan. He's mad about the Nani deal.
Asna.
Yeah.
By the way, Rob, on live, it's not a segment, but the Gyökeres thing's looking spooky. Do you know what the director said? Rob.
What did he say?
I'm not going to get it up because you got to end the stream. He literally said this. He went, "We are calm. Everything can be solved." Guys, keep putting your score predictions. Everything can be solved with the closure of the market. A heavy fine and an apology to the group. This is Gyökeres going on strike. Yeah? If they, Arsenal, don't want to pay Victor's fair market value, we'll be very comfortable with that for the next 3 years. If the geniuses who are devising this strategy think that puts pressure on me to make it easier for him to leave, not only are you completely wrong, but they're also making it complicated for the player to leave. No one is above the interest of the club, whoever they are. Rah. So what's going on with Rob? But that Gyökeres thing sounds a bit spooky to me. You get it? That sounds a bit spooky to me. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, you suck. Why do you always join him in the stream? Hey, Rob, chat. What's that? What is Robert doing right now? I need to end this live. What the hell is Robert doing? Oh my gosh.
You know what it is, yeah? You know what it is? I bought a new car 2 weeks ago. It's too woke for me, bro. So it's too woke. It's got too many. The technology it's just too much. Too much gadget. And so my missus just went and started the car because she's going somewhere, and my phone that automatically connects to it, and that's why I just lost. I'm like, because I couldn't hear you, but I'm like, oh, it's probably playing in the car because I couldn't hear you.
In the car, 100%.
Yeah.
Rob is living his life, man. Hey, 100%.
Yeah. So the Gyökeres thing is looking spooky, yeah.
Bro, the director said if you don't want to pay the market price, we'll take Gyökeres can pay the fine, and then we'll see him in the next season.
We'll see when we see him.
We'll see. He said if you don't want to pay the money, we're not going to let him go because it's up to them. It's not a release clause.
If you don't pay the money, yeah, it's a gentleman agreement.
If you don't pay the money, we're not letting him go. So Arsenal got to pay the money, or that's it.
Yeah,
it's very sticky because Rob, quickly, you don't like Chelsea do very smartly. You don't want to cave in because if other clubs do that to you, Rob, it's not good.
Yeah, no, you don't want to cave in.
So anyhow,
cave in, man. Otherwise,
they go for Rodrigo now. They go, what? Madrid, what? Did they cave in? Yep. Anyway, 4-0, 2-1. We are cooked. Wesley, stop it. 2-1, 3-2, 2-0, 2-2s, 1-0, Blaze. I'll be with the missus for consolation. I hear it, Wesley, man. I hear it. I'm a Chelsea Blue. 2-1, 3-2, 4-0, 1-0. Hey, now you lot. Rob, let's book this. What's your score predictions for tomorrow? The final bucket of the Club World Cup. This means a lot. This list went through in my head. What's the bucket, Rob?
2-2 Chelsea win on pens.
Finish it off. You need to say your line.
2-2 Chelsea win on pens. You can book it.
Nah, that makes you laugh. I love it, Rob. It's too funny.
2-2 on Chelsea wins on pens, and you can book it.
Guys, I want to keep it real. I can't. I don't know, man. I can't see. Guys, I don't know, man. We got in the stream. See you guys tomorrow, man. I'm joking. I can see us losing, but respectively. So I'm gonna go over 2-1 PSG. So it'll be very, very close. And I think they'll just have a bit too much.
You are predicting a Chelsea loss? No, I can't be associated with you no more, bro.
No. It's just, I'm being realistic.
That's a disgrace. That's a disgrace.
Disgracia. Listen,
Gracias for sure.
hey guys, I'm gonna be optimistic and go for a 1-1 draw, and we do it on penalties. I'm gonna go 1-1 in penalties. You're not even gonna score a goal.
GSG must be an Arsenal fan. He's mad about the Nonito.
Yeah, 100%.
He must
He's
be
pumped.
mad about Nonito. See, GSG, what were you a fan of? What team do you support?
JSG, unluckily for you, you're not gonna be in the Club Cup. So this is your story.
Probably ever.
I knew it was a PSG fan. I knew it.
You're a PSG fan.
Yeah. Be up JSG. Be up JSG. So man's on YouTube and he types in.
No. I promise you. He's only a PSG fan for tomorrow. He's not.
Oh yeah. Facts.
He's a PSG fan just for tomorrow.
The first prediction, that's respectable. Yeah, don't Rob trying to get me down. I'm doubling down. 2-1 loss, but we're respectable.
Fairs.
I've seen it in my dream, bro. Book it. Yo, when Rob says to book it, let me end this stream here. You know what I'm saying? Get everyone join. Get all the new viewers to a new round here. Sub to me. Follow up Rob. It's all below. So you have to hit the like button below. Subscribe. If you like the content, I know a lot of you stayed the whole stream. So you clearly enjoyed me and Robert's content. We go live on his channel. Rob sometimes features on people's channels, but he's on here a lot. So sub, follow Rob, subscribe to me, get me to 1.8K. I'm very, very close. 15 left. We can do that right now. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see you probably not tomorrow because I'll be out watching the game, but I'll probably see you guys Monday and I'll probably release a TikTok or maybe a YouTube video tomorrow. Be up Wednesday. Hope everyone enjoyed the stream, man, on a Saturday evening here. Saturday midday for Rob. We'll see you guys tomorrow, yeah? Like, sub, subscribe.